Okay, let's now fix the other part of the equation, when it's uploaded to the Google Drive trigger. I was thinking that there are usually in programming, in life, and of course in N8N, there are several paths that take us to the same result. Some of them are arguably better than others, or some alternatives just have some benefits and some costs, or are better for some scenarios. For example, I could put the Google Drive trigger before, clean the data, and then uniform it before, and we would not need the if else. That would be an option, but I'll carry on this path. Okay, so we need to, but just remember that if you're coming up with different solutions, and they work, and they are not really like making it more slowly or unnecessarily difficult or too many nodes, then of course there might be more options. I'm not saying anything. So if the false, I will also put code, and now I will break this so that I will always get and now the file in Google Drive. I was in Google Drive, edit image editing, and I will upload one that has the same text. Okay, here we have the same text, and I execute now. If I execute this workflow, should come to this point. The arrow. Now I'll stop it. I'll execute this directly. If I execute this node, I'll make it step by step. Remember, execute workflow executes the whole workflow. Listening, image editing. I'll upload it again because it needs to detect in the moment. So I will upload it, and now why is it not getting it? Well, I'll delete this node for a moment. No, because if I delete it, well, I'll leave it connected. I'll stop the whole execution. I'll execute only this node. I don't know, something was blocking there. I'm not sure what. Because it's always trying to get the first. Okay, now it's listening, and if I upload it, I think the problem is that this takes 1 minute to trigger, to detect the event. Okay, I'll pause the video one moment. Okay, now it was detected. I don't know why I needed to delete the other folder. It was creating me some problems. But now I deleted this folder because it was kind of, well, we will test it at the end. Don't worry. I want to finish this, and then we will test the whole scenario with executions, because I'm sure it will work, but it was getting stuck or something. Anyway, I uploaded a file, and here in the code, you see the arrows, the path, it was correct, okay? And here, I need to get it's something like a property called title, and the file. I'll copy the whole code. I'll copy everything because it should be very similar. I'll select once for each item. Always need to return the input, of course. And here there are differences because now this is not in the path, it's in the it's in the name. It's in the name, and we don't need to perform so many operations. Name, where it is the name? Let me find the name. Name, here, name, okay? So the name. I don't need to do this. I don't need to do this. This I need to do it, yes. So this will be called last item. And I think that's it. Let's execute the node. And in the JSON, we should have a property called last item. File name, look at this, and title. Okay, great. It was much more simple than I thought, because the data comes more clean. Okay, it comes much more clean. So this is done, and then we need to. Okay, here I'll show you again. In the title and file name, which are I don't need the returns 2 times, the title and the file name. Great. And now, before reading the binary file, what I think I want to join at some point here, but I still don't have the file, so I will download it. I will download the file. The file, it's write file, download from list, edit, image editing, options, file download from list, edit, it's looking for the name. File, yeah, from list or by ID or by URL. Let me see if I can, with the ID, there should be a property here that it's the ID of this document. Let me find ID. Look at this. Okay, so ID, I drag it there, and let's see if I can download it. Execute the node. Binary, yeah, it was downloaded. Great. So we have the file, and here we have the binary JSON path. Okay, we've downloaded the file, and how do we connect this now? Here is where we read the binary. I think we can connect it like here. Let me see. What was happening? I don't remember. In this point, we were, yeah, here's where when we were getting the file from the local trigger. And I think we can connect it directly. I think we can do it like this already. Let me do it step by step. I'm in this node. I'll execute this node. Yes, I have the JSON, and the property title and file name will be found. That those are the properties that the edit image will be. Yeah, the title and the property name will be in the binary data, and here it's also in the binary data. I think it should work. Yeah, let's test it. Execute node. I think this should work. Binary. Yeah, it works. Great. You see, we connected it back to the normal flow. Of course, as I told you, another option would be to break this, okay, and perhaps download it and write it. That will be another path, but I'm not going to cover that one, because then, do you understand what I mean? Like something we could create. Imagine that these 3 nodes, well, I'll save this first, because now this is working, okay? This is working. Well, upload file. Hey, there was a problem. One moment. At some point, I broke this down. Write binary file. One moment. I don't see when this has happened, but now, I don't know. Yeah, now. I'll save this. Now this, I will test it in the next video, but it should work. But alternatively, this looks good to me, okay? But another option could be something like delete, and that we do the node of drive trigger. No, because this is not a local file trigger. No. This is the best option I can think of. Yeah, this is the most natural and the best option. Okay, let's test this. I'll test this in the final. No, I'll test it now directly. So I will delete everything. I will create two folders, one that says title number 1 and title number 2. Title number 1. Okay, I'm doing 1 second. And I'll do it in the next video because, yeah, the final testing, I'll do it for the next video.